They call it the Hawkins National Laboratory. On the surface, it is a monument to American ingenuity, a proud arm of the Department of Energy, studying everything from fusion to geothermal systems. A crucial piece of Cold War science. Tell you, but the truth, as always, is buried beneath layers of bureaucratic, concrete, and official secrecy. I have spent years digging, sifting through the dust of dead forums and the whispers of former employees, and what I found is far more chilling than any energy crises. The Department of Energy was a beautiful, convenient shield. Behind its massive neutral fa ade, a different kind of energy was being sought, a different kind of weapon being forged. This was not about light bulbs or power grids. This was about the human mind. The Cold War was not just a race for missiles. It was a desperate shadow war for psychic dominance. Imagine the perfect spy, not someone who breaks codes or crosses borders, but someone who sits comfortably in an Indiana bunker and simply knows the Soviet Politburo's next move. This was the obsession. They funded Operation Stargate. The CIA delved into remote viewing, but the true black project, the one that needed the deep pockets and silence of the DOE, was here, in Hawkins. They were not studying physics. They were hunting for the anomaly, the genetic fluke, the rare individual who could transcend the physical laws we take for granted. They experimented. Unwilling subjects, children, most likely, because the raw psychic conduit is strongest, most pliable, before the cynicism of adulthood sets in. Their stated goal was psychic espionage, penetrating Soviet defense systems with thought alone, implanting subliminal directives, becoming the ultimate, untraceable weapon. But the true horror is this. The energy they were trying to harness, the dimensional veil they were pushing against, was far older, far more potent, and certainly not something they could control. They were not just trying to weaponize the mind, they were opening a door to something that did not belong in our world. And when they finally forced that door open, they were not the only ones to step through. The energy crisis they were supposed to be solving was just a pathetic, pale shadow of the interdimensional crisis they created. This laboratory was not a front for science. It was a gilded cage for the monstrous byproduct of human arrogance. Think about that. The next time you hear a government official talk about national security,